Welcome to another DragonLance Saga gaming episode. Today is the 6th session of our Advanced Dungeons & Dragons DL1 Dragons of Despair actual play. It is Misham Yurth Green the 9th. My name is Adam. I would like to take a moment and thank the DL Saga YouTube members and Patreon patrons and invite you to consider becoming a member or patron. You can even grab Dragonlance Media or get $10 signing up to start playing .games using my affiliate links. Now, every one of these Dragonlance Gaming episodes serves as a fundraiser for nonprofit organizations which support our active duty service members and veterans. All donations go directly to those organizations, so if you care, if you're capable, thank you. If not, enjoy the show. All right. Last time on Dragons of Despair. The heroes charmed Sar, a Glup clan Agar, Gully Dwarf, to take them to the dragon. But as her highbulb King Fudge knows everything about the ruins of Zaxxarath, and the dragon is big, scary, and mean, so she planned on taking them to Fudge instead. She led them to an old sewer pipe the Agar used to traverse the many ruined levels of the city, and Riverwind had a sense of deja vu. They crawled through the tilted side streets with ruined buildings on either side and wound up in an old spectral minion library. They were offered one question by the scholar Awesomus, who has been trapped until he answers said question. They asked where the dragon was, and since he had been trapped in the library, he's unaware of a dragon, and told them so. Then he gratefully left to the Gate of Souls. They proceeded to the tax collector clerk's office, who had been waiting for Cathal to pay his taxes before moving on. Tasslehoff tried to pay him with gold from the scholar's chair rather than the standard clay Sarothian coolie, and the clerk ordered the guards to kill him for false payment. With Cathal dead, they left for the Gate of Souls. The heroes revived Taz and investigated the office. They found rotting sacks of coolie in the back room and two skeletons who appeared to be shoveling it into alcoves titled Treasury and Taxes. Flint inadvertently stepped through a dimension door and found himself in the ruins of the Treasury Tower, and the other heroes soon followed. They see that the ruins of this once great city are perched precariously on the cliff over the New Sea, and it's riddled not just with gully dwarves, but spirits of the former citizens of the city and dragonmen. With rivers of water making the environment dangerous and the crumbling city all around them, will they ever find the Dismishikal and return knowledge of the gods to Kryn? Let's find out. So we left off. Let's get everyone on screen here. We left off with you all doing your best to get out of this treasury tower, which is just super precarious. Crazy deadly, apparently. Flint just used his magical hand axe to break through the wall, stepped to the other side, made his strength check so he's not going to be washed away, and he sees Tasslehoff doing his best, water rushing in his face, trying to nail or hammer a pinion into the ground so they can climb past this water. What do y'all do?
Flint is going to approach Tasslehoff and try and assist him with getting on his feet and out of the rushing water.
With both of you working together and you already having made your save, you can both get it hammered in and stood up. You got the rope tied to it. It's going all the way back to Riverwind. So it just takes a couple minutes. Everyone else, you're watching them struggle against it, but successfully tying and hammering in the pinion into the ground.
The wall that we broke through, does it go like all the way up? Is it like 20 feet tall? Is it?
It varies from stability around like 5 feet around where Caramon is right now, and it sort of jaggedly, goes between 10 feet, 15 feet, and below.
Okay.
Unfortunately, Kender, unlike halflings in other settings, Kender wears shoes. There's all water in my shoes.
It's the worst. Just squishing. Okay. So you guys you've got your rope. You know that anywhere within this sort of 50-foot drop-off point has been really, really slick. So using this rope would actually just help you all move up to where Flint and Tasslehoff is, but you're still within 50 feet of the sort of cleft drop-off as it's moving up the street there.
Okay. And all of the water's going like north towards that drop-off?
Yes.
Okay. How deep is it?
You're probably looking at like 3 to 5 inches. It's fast moving.
Okay.
It's like a constant little river, and so it like sweeps your feet out from under you if you're not careful.
Is it,
The whole-
And so would it make sense for us to go on the east side through the hole and then toward our friends? Following the rope that Riverwind holds?
Yeah, I mean, if our goal is to go down that passage, what does it say? 63, whatever that is.
Yeah. So you did see as you guys moved around that there is a street that goes off to the west there, and then there's another street that goes off to the east. You guys are facing south right now.
Oh,
Does the rushing water cover both areas?
It looks like the
Also
water's
the street and down.
the water's only coming down from the south to the north and draining into this little hole here.
Where does Sar want us to go?
yeah.
No one's actually asked her since you guys have been down here. She straight up, me not sure where we are. Let's get to other side, and I tell you where we go. She's just never been in this spot before, using those teleporters to get to the tower here. And it's so precarious to get around this wall from this drop-off that she's never bothered.
Throw her in the hole.
Well,
How rude.
I mean, 60, the 63 or where Tasslehoff and Flint are,
By the door.
that does seem to be the, I don't know, most doable area. Maybe we can find a street back if we have to.
Yeah. I think let's try to stay close to the wall and find our way south using the rope and stuff to keep each other from sliding away.
Okay. So you guys can all get to where Flint and Tasslehoff are without any effort, really, just holding on to the rope and pulling yourself up as you're walking. From that point on, it's going to be a little bit more challenging.
Does Riverwind need to stay there to hold on to the rope?
Nope.
I guess
Okay.
we nailed it into the ground.
Yeah,
And-
you're free.
The water situation, in this area here where I'm pinging,
Yeah.
Is that as fastly moving to the north?
Yeah, so it's all the southern area. The water's coming down that street all the way round this bend and draining out into the new sea over here. So it's just
Gotcha.
heading
Is
straight
this
that direction.
area here dry?
Yeah. As for people who have the vision in order to see it, this is a dry space completely.
All right,
And
but-
so, as far as Tanis, Tasslehoff, and Flint are concerned, this street right here is dry as well.
You're saying water. Is it salt water, fresh water, septic water?
This
What
is
are we looking at
probably
here?
closer to the swamp water, so it's a little closer to septic.
Nah.
Sorry.
Yummy. Okay.
Close your mouth.
Gosh.
Always usually a good thing.
Well, let's.
So if I go around this corner right here, that's dry.
Yep.
Let's
Let's
get
go.
down. Let's get down to
Yeah,
a dry
let's
spot and
give that
regroup.
guy a try, I guess.
Do we need
I'm
to
with you.
do anything to get down there?
So SAR is going to come through. Let's see, that's 10, 20. So from where Flint and Tasslehoff had the spike in the ground and tied the rope to it, to get to that hallway, you have to pass through about 20 feet of water. So I just need a strength and dexterity check for everyone there to get to that hallway. Nice. So Sturm doesn't move at all, but he flips down to the ground from the wetness. You sort of get up and start moving. Everyone else is doing great.
I am holding on to Riverwind but otherwise we'll do my rolls.
Raistlin, however, goes back 10 feet toward the drop-off.
Ah!
I'd be doing these as Tasslehoff and not as myself.
Is anyone going to go back for Raistlin?
Nah,
Caramon should be able to block him, right?
Yeah, did you have Caramon right behind Raistlin? So when Raistlin flies back, he takes the legs out from underneath Caramon and holds on to him, but it tripped him down onto the ground. Flint, you slipped down, but you're able to fight the current and get moving.
Ooh.
It looks like everyone else is good. Sar makes her way around the corner. This real wet. Me no like this area. Lots of dragon men here.
Oh,
Me know where we
good to
are.
know.
We need other side to go high bulb.
Oh, great.
Oh.
Other side as in over there?
Yes, other side water.
Why didn't you say so earlier?
Me didn't realize where we were till we got here.
You know, for some reason, I can't get Caramon or Raistlin past this wall.
Oh, that's
They have to go
That's
up
totally
and
me.
around
I
that
gotcha.
wall.
I got you. Okay, cool.
The blue line doesn't help.
Yeah.
All right.
I have an
Okay.
invisible
What?
barrier there, so.
So, Sar, which do you know where you are now?
Yes, me understand where I am now.
Oh, which best way to now I'm talking like her. which is
Me
best
rub
way
off
to
on
hi-
you.
Yeah, which is best way? Which is best way to highball?
High bulb over there. We need cross river again.
Oh, good.
Yay!
Wonderful.
If we
What about
want,
these
we can
doors
go
down
down River Road first and then turn in.
Yeah,
That sounds
yeah.
like
Is
a
there
good
another way
idea.
across the river?
It's just closer dragon that way.
Closer dragon. Okay.
Dragon or dragon men?
Both. It's scary. They take people down here, screaming, kicking.
Oh, lovely.
Maybe not go that way yet. And she was talking about that other street. We pointed that other street? Is that where she's talking about going?
Yeah, this way.
Yeah, up
Okay.
here.
Well, we ought to
do
be
it.
getting good at navigating
And-
water by now.
Yeah, and so we've got a spike, and so that gives us a rope. So if we get somebody across that hits this wall here and get another spike, then we can start to rope our way to the opening without draining into the abyss, as it were.
Yeah.
Right.
Do
What
it.
was
do
the
it.
what was the
Do it
wall
far
made out
enough upstream to where if we slip, we don't fall right in.
Yeah.
Well,
we
right,
got
and
it,
we
yeah.
have a rope, so we can a number of ropes, so we can make sure people don't go flying off into the abyss.
At this point, because you
I
have the
guess
rope,
my name is somebody.
you don't really have to worry about falling down anymore. I mean, you can just leverage the rope to get over that other avenue.
Yeah, that's what.
So we don't have to continue doing the Benny Hill music, slipping and falling and stuff. You'll just eventually be able to do it now that you sort of got your bearings about you.
Okay.
Yakety sack.
If we stay
That's on
close
you.
to that west wall, we're on dry.
What was
The
wall made
walls
out
over
of?
here are dry, yes.
Okay.
What were they made out of? The one.
Everything here is stone.
Okay. So you can't make like a
in
little
various
boat?
states of decay, but it's all stone, moss covered and vines covered.
Goldmoon's like, hey, let's go quicker, before random encounters start showing up.
Yeah.
I heard the DM roll a dice.
Yeah. Let's
What is that metagame?
yeah. Let's go across and look down that hall and see what we got.
Me
All right.
show you. She goes across, slides down a little bit, then gets to the edge. Woo, that's pretty scary. This way.
All right, Fetch first, Flint. Caramon. All right, that's fine.
Me catch you, dwarf.
I can catch myself.
Fall into my arms.
I'll bet.
Nope, need your help.
Don't need it, but it can make you feel better.
Ugh.
Sure can.
Me soft.
Squishy.
Yeah, Raistlin, you don't want to be absolute last person.
Yeah.
All right, are we going to be passing by any other rivers on our way to High Bulb?
No, all rivers in this area.
All right. In that case, Tasslehoff is going to take off his boots and drain the water out of him.
Okay.
Yeah, before putting them back on.
Right.
All right. Do we?
I don't know if that's going to make things better or worse.
Tell us about this street. Do we hear anything? Does anything of note?
No, I mean you're hearing a constant draining of water, that sort of rushing water sound, and that's kind of drowning out any sort of ambient sound that you would be getting otherwise. It's a little bit hard to just focus on hearing each other. You're sort of raising the volume of your voices to talk to each other in order to, effectively be heard. But as she's bringing you down here, she's like, this Glup Clan way. We go all the way to the end and then back around again. It's best way, just like we showed in map.
Best map.
Are there dragon men?
No dragon men here. They leave the Agar alone. Highbulb Fudge, he's scary to dragon men. He keeps them away.
Why is he scary?
Yeah. Oh, sure. There's something to do with hygiene.
What's up with this door? What's with the door?
There's a door.
Yeah,
There are
what's
many
behind
doors.
This here door?
Taz can't resist a door.
I really can't. But okay. Well, you know what? Now that you say that, I almost want to resist it, despite you. And as he's saying that, without even thinking about it, he's just opening the door if he can.
Yeah.
Oh no!
Yeah, it's not locked.
Can you just listen?
As you open the door, you see water just cascading down the side of a mountain. It opens up to the entire New Sea to the northeast, and the west is just this massive cliff wall where Zaxxaroth had slid down. You see various little points all the way up the canyon wall where it looks like there's more like hallways or streets that went into the road at some point, but they're just unable to be reached now that they're just, holes in the wall, ostensibly like a cave now for time. But it's just this grand scope of evening on the cliff of the New Sea. It's pretty scary as you open it. Think of like...
What are the acoustics like?
Oh, it's really loud. I mean, it's just...
Shut the door.
I mean,
Right.
it's just droned, dulled a little bit by the door. I mean, you're already hearing just the rushing water no matter what.
Well,
Kind
I'm,
of Matrix 2.
I'm sure there are hundreds of little trinkets somewhere at the bottom that I would love to steal. I mean, handle. But
There are many trinkets. I give you one.
yeah,
She walks up and hands you a rat. Me have rat.
Nice.
Look at toenail. Long toenail. She's like waving it in your face. And there's just a little rat tail toenail.
Gross.
See? Weird.
Can
that
we?
is weird.
Is
Very
this,
interesting shape.
It's magic.
Is this a leap of logic to say that when the dragon dove back down into the well, it probably came out somewhere in this huge cavern?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
It's not a leap at all. I mean, it just makes perfect sense
Okay.
that it would have been down here somewhere. Looking up from where you guys are, there's sort of broken remnants of ceiling. So unless you go out on the ledge from those open doorways where it shows the cliff face and you can actually see, you're not sure of where the well is. But it is something that if you're looking to sort of match it up, you can try.
Okay. No, I'm avoiding dragon at this point.
Okay.
We do need to probably have a discussion about tactics should we encounter dragon again.
Scatter.
Well, it's,
Yeah.
It's like
It's like,
don't all
are you sure?
Away from each other.
don't all
it's
stand
not that hard.
don't all stand in a straight line.
Yeah.
Yeah, at the very least, if you all were, my plan is if we see that dragon again, is I'm going to insult it and try and keep it away from everyone else.
That's a great plan.
How should we run away more?
We interested in any of these doors, gents?
I saw
And lady.
Barbara.
Hey,
You follow
I'm
me.
pretty
You go to
sure-
High Bolt.
Pretty sure I saw. Yeah, it's all gonna be clear. It's death beyond those doors, which not interested.
let's-
It's
Not
completely,
looking
But
for
open
death right now.
Yeah. unless
completely
they
rubble
fly.
strewn at the end of this little street here.
I'll close that door before somebody goes sucked in there and dies.
Right.
When you say there's nothing at the end, you mean there's a portal at the end.
Dun, dun, dun. You very slow. Hurry up. High Bolt waiting.
I'm kind of keeping an eye out behind us in case something wanders up.
Nice.
What about these doors?
Yeah, if you encounter anything, scream loudly.
Not a problem.
There are
So
many
yes.
doors, and there is way to High Bolt. Oh, let me think. Where is that? Where is High Bolt door? Always difficult to find. Ah, yes, down here. Follow me.
Where you
We're not
going?
gonna- we're not interested in any of these doors.
Don't let her
I-
get away.
I've seen doors
I am
before.
interested. I'm just more interested in keeping up with her. we can open all the doors.
Tanis, as
I-
soon as you walk in this area, you see 2 secret doors just instantly on both of these walls. One here and one here.
All right. Yeah, I'm letting the party know. Hey, there's 2 hidden doors right here. Can we go
Hidden
north
doors.
or east?
There are no hidden
Sorry.
door. Door is visible right here. Can't you see this?
And I go, watch this. Ta-da! North or east?
Well, you see it. You don't know quite how to activate it to open. It looks like it's pretty much just the wall itself.
Raced. Any clue?
Yeah. What about east rather than north? If she was kind of sidling up to that east door,
I see no door. What do you mean? You get bonked on head?
Seems to be something here. We're gonna ask our friend to
Do some-
investigate.
yeah, search rolls for you guys. See if we can find.
So who's
way to open
searching
it.
what square? Just ping the square you're searching, and I'll tell you what.
I
to see.
will.
All right. So Flint, you're unable to find the sort of door trigger.
What do I
You're
roll?
not even sure you see the door that Tanis is talking about either. Who's green? Who pinged that? Tanis?
That's me.
Yeah, you're sort of moving your hand around. You eventually are going to come across this sort of square stone that you can press against. And as soon as you press against it, the door will open.
There you go.
And I tell Sar, this door.
Me never see this door before. You magic.
Want to go in
you
there and
hold-
check it out?
You want a whole rat?
No, thanks. You should go and see what's in there real quick and tell us.
Okay, me look. 68i. Let's find out. You hear a scream of pain. No, I'm
Yeah,
just kidding.
I like the fact that you didn't say roll initiative. That's
I think you grabbed me instead of her.
Oh, I'm sorry. She pushes you in.
You know what? Yeah,
It's not
I
very
mean,
interesting in here. You can come in and look. It's pretty boring. Looks like closet. So lukewarm, stinky glop flies about the... Oh, I'm sorry. This is not I. This is L. They're all very similar looking. So yeah, it just looks like a completely empty, like almost a hallway. Tanis, as you move over to the end, you do note another secret door right here.
All right, good.
I'm gonna search that one
Oh,
now.
sorry, I moved Riverwind. What you do now?
So now that I know what to look for, that square, am I searching for that?
Yep,
I'm assuming it's
you
similar.
find it. As soon as you open it, now
Oh, God.
lukewarm, stinking glop flies around the room. Bowls shatter against the walls. Knives clatter on the floor. Gully dwarves are settling a wild argument over dinner, just yelling at each other and throwing their food like a massive food fight all in front of you.
oh gosh.
She's like, ooh, this looked like fun. Let's fight, everyone. They're like, just sort of yelling at each other. You see her duck down. Riverwind, as you run in the room. Let's see here. A bowl of porridge smacks into your head, just sort of shatters,
Oh,
and
man.
porridge just starts sliding down your chest. And the stink of this is violent. It is this horrid smell. Go ahead and give me a constitution check real quick.
That bad.
Yeah, it's bad. So you're just...
Yeah, he's used to Goldmoon's cooking.
Oh no! Oh no!
But you see just doors everywhere in here, and the gully dwarves are fighting and arguing and throwing stuff everywhere. You see Sar go over and start grabbing up bowls that have been thrown, and she starts throwing them back at people. It's like, this is fun! Come in, everyone!
Clearly, she's not eating them.
Ugh.
At least
looks
they're not
like-
going to attack us.
Yeah, this looks like a mess hall or something. literally.
Exactly, yeah.
So what about? So I'm assuming this southern
All
door.
right,
connects
as
to
soon
the
as you
other
walk
room.
in there, you get porridge smacked against you. Give me a constitution check, Tanis. Flint,
Maybe,
you get porridge
maybe we use
thrown on you as well.
other door to go meet the high fudge bulb.
Nice.
Fudge.
So you guys are completely stinking. You smell exactly like the rest of this room, and it's very, very overpowering. Everyone else, you just hear this cacophony of shouting and breaking of stuffs and laughter and all sorts of stuff happening down the room.
Oh, okay.
I'm going to pick up the bowl that. And I'm gonna throw
Raistlin,
it
do you
back.
want to get Sar back, and
Yeah.
maybe we can
I'll-
go through this other door to
Yeah,
go to
let's
high fudge?
quietly call her back and say, sorry, come here, a word, please, come here.
We close to Highbulb. Come on. It's just you here.
Oh, right through there?
Highbulb right next to food place.
Food, please.
Only
Okay.
1-2 doors.
Okay.
Let's do it.
Well, I guess we'll relay that to everybody and say.
I never knew about this secret passage. This is much faster than the way I was taking.
Before we leave, I want
Well.
to check this door right here.
Oh, that one. So what do you mean
Say
by
that.
check it?
Open it.
Like,
Don't open
Ah,
it.
okay. A huge bed, carved, rotted posts at each corner, sags in the middle of the room. Tattered hats, some of which sport shredded or soiled feathers, hang on racks lining the west wall. Caps and loud clothing of all kind are piled about. This looks like someone's bedroom, and instantly, as soon as you open it and walk in, all the gully doors stop and stare. That Highbulb room! You leave! Get out, Highbulb room!
Yoink.
That's rude. You don't walk into people's bedroom. You're lucky he's not naked in there.
You can
Shut
say
the
that
door.
again.
Super lucky.
Apologies. Apologies.
Very lucky.
Yeah. Sincere apologies.
You watch where you move around here. You don't just
Yeah,
walk
well,
into
that-
people's bedrooms.
You
wasn't
know what?
marked.
I want to enter the mess hall, but wanting to not get hit by stuff. Could I try to hide, sort of just like keep a low profile
Right.
underneath everything, so I don't get hit with stuff?
Sturm,
I'm
as
gonna-
you're slinking around the outside edge of this mess hall, you get smacked in the back with some porridge. Give me a constitution check. This is all friendly
not-
fire. People are not targeting you. It's just happening.
just everywhere.
Yeah. Even Tasslehoff, as you're sneaking, you like slip and get smacked with some porridge as it's being thrown around. Give me a constitution check.
Goldmoon will cover herself in her cloak and go tromping through, trying to get to that door.
Fast as you can. And you don't
Oh.
get hit.
Yeah.
You're ducking and dodging like a ninja.
I'll put my hand on Caramon's shoulder and we'll try to make our way over there as well.
Okay. Oh, Caramon gets it right in the face, and it just comically slides down his face.
Nice.
Raistlin, you are also smacked on the side. Give me constitution checks for both of you. Nice. Raistlin holds it in. He's just an odd spell components.
Inexplicably.
Caramon, however, cannot handle the smell. It's in his nostrils. It's in his mouth. His mouth was open and everything. He just loses his stomach. Just, "Ah." And it was like, party foul! And they start throwing, cover up stink, and throwing more porridge over at him.
Oh man.
It's gross.
I guess we'll just have to leave him here.
He's not worth bringing anywhere anymore.
I tell him some fun, brother, eh?
So as you guys walk into that next room, brown and oh, sorry, that's the wrong one. The streaked walls of the room lie buried under tapestries and decorations almost too gaudy to be believed. The tapestries hang everywhere, some upside down, some sideways, fraying gold cloth drapes between statues of every shape and kind. It is the Agar idea of a good life. And you see Sar just standing there with her hands on her side, on her hips, just sort of taking it in. This beautiful hall, we find many pieces. I found that tapestry. Those drapes over there, my friend Gar found, is very good. You find beautiful?
Very.
Yes.
It's very nice. You wait here. Me go tell Hybulp you here.
Want to check out that door or not?
Which door?
The one right next to me.
That's
One
where
by
she's headed.
Tanis.
Oh, okay, never
It's
mind.
like, you wait here. Me go find Hybulp. She opens the door, walks through the door, and closes the door. Riverwind, as you're sort of peering around that corner, I think that's an F. Let's see. Their backs to slits in the eastern wall of the room, 3 gully dwarves lean against each other, asleep. The huge round nose of the last bobs up and down with every rolling snore. His arms are folded across his chest. His notched short sword rests on the floor well out of his reach. He leans against the second dwarf who eats whose ears curl in cycle with his loud snoring. The feet of the third small dwarf sticking out from beneath his friends, wearing 2 huge boots, their soles tattered. The snoring of the guards could awaken a mountain, and it is just really loud and just brutal, and they're just enjoying themselves. Arrow slits on the wall facing to the east, and they're just totally alert. Clearly.
I think we came in.
Hey, Tanis, you need to come and investigate over here.
Yeah, we came in the
do
back. It looks like we came in the back way. If we're just now finding the sleeping guards.
Right. This is the best. She didn't know about that secret entrance, so it was totally the back way. Tanis, you don't see anything.
Oh, I grabbed the rope.
There is a hallway that continues down here, but you do know that Sar went off to find the Hybulp.
Well, you might as well go explore a little. Or waiting.
Yeah. So don't kill the guards. Riverwind.
No. So they look like guards or soldiers or something.
Well, they're gully dwarves, so, oversized helmets, oversized boots, broken up swords. They're guard adjacent.
Were the other gully dwarves armed, or this is the first time we've seen them armed?
This is the first time you've seen them openly armed, yeah. So you walk into that room, Tanis, and you see torches sputter and smoke in sconces mounted on the east wall. Darker than the smoke are slits in the south and west walls. These slits are only 2 inches wide, but they are 4 feet long. So let me go ahead and add a little bit of light from the torches. So the slits in the west wall were where those, looking into where those guards were.
I gotcha.
And then there's a door. There's
Yep.
a lot of doors in this
That's
place.
that's their murder holes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't go too far.
Just gonna peek in the room real quick.
You gonna peek in this doorway?
Yeah, but I believe we probably should.
All right. This is 68A. A narrow passage framed by crumbling walls winds through the vine-covered ruins and ends suddenly in a door. The door that you're in. So this was the way she was going to take you.
Okay.
Yeah. Why don't we not run into all the encounters we just avoided?
So she
plan.
walks out. Hey, where everyone go?
All right, we'll head back.
She's walking in here.
Yeah,
There are
they're
people
like
in here?
rats. They
No, just us. Porge flies through the doorway. Ah! She ducks down, closes the door. Oh, there you are.
We
You're
were just
being
getting
real
our
nosy.
bearings.
Follow me. Hybulp waiting.
We're explorers.
Highbolt waiting.
as you enter this main hallway, this court, heavy frayed gold cloth adorns the hall, statues line the walls, and carpets of every color and description form a patchwork across the floor. At the west end, a huge throne sits, the gold leafing peeling badly from its carved frame. A shriveled figure, nodding beneath a tarnished crown 3 sizes too big for him, sits buried in robes on the throne. 4-armed dwarves, their heads rattling inside their helmets, stand beside the guard. She's like, Highbolt Fudge, the great, wonderful, we have people here to see you. You see him. Large people, hide! And he just sort of pulls his crown down over his head, and he's just sort of trembling. She's like, no, Highbolt Fudge, these people I tell you about a moment ago. He's like, well, you warn people first. You don't just walk in with the tall people. Me, Highbolt Fudge, king of Glup. What bring you here? This is where you talk to him.
Oh, great and high bulb. We thank you for taking the time to speak with us. We need your help.
Yes, many people ask for Highbolt Fudge help. Me able to help very few. Me sort of tired. You bring food? You smell like dinner. Why are you covered in white?
Give him the rat.
Dinner's underway in the next room.
Go bring me dinner. Then I talk.
Okay.
All right, I can go grab it.
You're like, I'm already covered. What do I have to lose? You go like, I mean, you see like a huge pot and a bunch of sort of half-broken clay bowls. You see like upturned little helmets. There's a gauntlet that someone was using as a bowl.
All right, I'm going to grab that.
Okay.
Bring it back.
It smells
Set
awful.
it at his feet and say, "Oh, high one, indulge."
This how good people respect Highbolt. You all should be respecting too. And the guards sort of turn their heads and their massive helmets wobble around. They have to straighten it so they can see. We do call you Highbolt. What more you want? He's like, you'll bring gauntlet of porridge to me like he does. But he just did it. Why we do again? Don't argue with me. I need 2 bowls of porridge. 2 bowls? 2 and 2. You go get more. He's like, just sort of muttering as he wanders off. So, me eat after you leave. What you want?
Oh, great, high
We
bulb.
need to find where the dragon sleeps.
Yeah, we seek something in the dragon's treasure.
You know what dragon. Dragon mean. He's scary. He eats you.
Have you seen any discs by chance?
He tried.
Gathered them yourself.
Me see discs. No, we have statues and rug on the walls. Those sort of disc shape.
Actually, I happen to know the dragon won't eat me. The dragon is under the impression that I would give it heartburn.
Me understand heartburn. I think dragon has heart already.
Is dragon your
Oh,
friend?
great Highbold, we are no friends of dragon men. Do you have anything we can use to defeat them and this dragon?
Wait minute. Wait 1-2 minute. You come here to kill dragon?
Really?
If it happens,
The
it
plan.
happens.
Would you like us to kill dragon?
If we have to.
Me like you
Oh,
kill
great
dragon very
Highbold.
much. Dragon mean and make Highbolt work. Highbolt makes other people work. They don't seem to know difference between Agar. Not very smart, these dragon men. But with them gone, with big dragon gone, dragon men leave. With dragon men gone, Highbolt rule. Yes, I want you to kill dragon now. Go.
Okay, what will you give us to help us kill dragon? Great Highbolt.
Hairy face man, he say something about discs. Perhaps I know about discs. What disc you looking for specific? He picks up the gauntlet and starts spooning food of porridge into his mouth.
They're gold, aren't they?
Platinum.
Platinum. It's not quite Moroni.
Yes. We are looking for holy discs.
Disc with hole in
Do I
them?
know what they look like?
How do you explain that to Gully?
Do I know what? Do I know what
the
they
statue
look like?
did describe them to you when you first entered, when she spoke.
Okay.
Do you want to give me an intelligence check to see if you can remember exactly, or are you going to just fudge it a little?
I
remember.
You know, from what I remember, it's these plates of metal with a ring. You know, held through with rings.
Yes, me see this. Me know where this is. This in Dragon Lair.
Oh,
So you can't give them to us then. The dragon.
Well,
has
me
to.
tell you where to get them, and you kill dragon and take them. You don't think very fast. You need think fast like me. Highbolt fudge. This why me highbolt. And he's like
Where-
spitting
We
porridge
think
out of his mouth
wrong.
as he's talking.
Where the dragon is, there multiple ways to get in. Do you know like a back way?
Me
Doors.
know
Lots of
what
doors.
multi people mean. Back way, there is back way, there's front way, and there's underway.
Ooh.
No, we'll go underway.
Oh, great Highbold, is there a time that the dragon leaves?
He just came back. Dragon just
When
came
did-
back again.
When does the dragon go?
I'm not real sure. Maybe 2 and 2 minutes.
2 and 2 minutes. Is there anything we can do to make the dragon go so we can sneak in?
He's like, oh, great Highbolt. Dragon no leaving 2 and 2 minutes. Dragon just came back 2 and 2 minutes. Oh, yes. 2 and 2 and 2. Maybe he leave again. Most definitely 1 or 2.
Which wagon has the least water?
Here is more porridge, Highbolt. Thank you very much. Put porridge on floor. Yes, Highbolt. Say again, Armor Man.
Which direction to the dragon has the least amount of water, which is dry?
Oh, dry area. You want go in secret space.
That sounds good.
The,
Secret space,
is that
good.
the underway? Is that the underway?
Yes, you smart. You already know way. Why you come to me?
No, we don't know the way.
I listened to Great Highbulb, and Great Highbulb say underway.
I did. People listen to me and they become edumacations. Yes.
If you want the dragon gone, will you send some of these great warriors with us that you have?
You great warriors, look at you. He sort of like drops down. And he's much shorter than anyone else. He has this long train of a tattered cloak. The porridge spills down his front trousers as he walks up. He sort of grabs your leg. You strong, tall. You kill dragon. You almost tall as dragon. You my size. You die. You are very big. And he sort of shakes Sturm's arm a little bit. You have big sword. You stick that inside dragon. Then he die. Do I have to do everything around here?
Sure. Take us there. Show us.
Me give you map if me think this good idea. If I think you can do this, because if you get caught and you tell them Highbolt Fudge sent you, he sent Dragon Men to kill Highbolt Fudge, and me don't want this.
Oh, great Highbolt, we would never rat you out.
I don't think they'd give us the chance to rat you out. I think they'd kill us before we could squeal.
And we brought you
Yes.
food.
Great Highbulb, we either kill dragon or dragon kill us. Nothing in between.
If you kill Dragon, I remember time when picking's easier before they came. We return to said time. That'd be good. If Dragon kill you, okay. Okay. Me think this is good idea. Bring me writing stuffs. And they sort of like look at each other. What do you mean? Me draw with oatmeal. Move aside. And he puts the oatmeal on the ground and he starts like in his finger drawing like lines and tries to write words, but clearly they're not spelled correctly or even logical. just sort of comes up with something. He's like, yes, this secret way. You go now.
Raistlin, you want to
Yeah, does it
make
make
that, so to speak?
make any sense at all?
Well, it's a little bit loose, but it does show that there looks to be a tunnel. Oh, where is the entrance? So down the hallway, you're going to have to go through a couple doors, but you will find a secret tunnel down there. If you zoom out of your map, the finger drawing looks like it leads down to this area towards more, basically down toward the area where the dragon was.
All we see is black.
Oh, I thought it pinged it. Look at dark space.
Okay.
See
Okay, yeah.
anything?
So there, yeah, I can see the ping there.
Oh, there it is. Yeah.
I'm pinging on it. Right here is where he was pinging.
Yep.
So it's just way off in the darkness.
Like, you go now,
But
me eat.
Yeah,
Great
maybe if we
eyeball.
can.
We need a guide. Provide us with a guide.
Star's like, hi, Bob, me go. Me make very good friends with this strange skin person.
Didn't work.
I put rubbing on him, but it not fix him.
Oh, I'm better.
You still
Yeah,
look.
Person.
The rubbing will not cure the effects of long-term cigarette use.
What? Sicko?
Yeah.
He sort of yellow. Me put more on you, and I think it will fix with you carry rat in your pocket. I think that cure.
Okay.
I agree.
Strong magic with
Take that
crooked toe.
Yeah. I'll take the rat and put it in a fold of my robe.
Okay. You're very accommodating. She starts slathering more of that sort of slime on your hands.
This is strong magic, Tsar.
Yes. Me know many godly magics.
You
All right, well, Raistlin, be careful about casting spells with all that goo.
yeah, it could be slippery. With the great Highbulb, you said front way, back way, and underway. Is
I say this? You just say this.
I say that? Okay. I didn't understand. Can you say more?
Well, you have one way that goes in from front, and you have one way that goes in from back. You sure
Okay.
you're capable of doing this?
And we're going the underway.
She's like, he much smarter than he look and talk.
I'm getting better.
He's like, okay. Yes,
Nice
front
to
way, I show you map to underway.
Let's go.
Yeah.
She's like, come on,
Let's go
I
to
show you.
underway.
I know where this is.
Yeah. Tsar can take us to
All right.
underway.
Let's.
Yes, but she
Yeah,
not allowed to
sorry.
go through the underway. She needs to come back.
Okay.
That's fine. She'll just point us the way, and then we'll go.
Is
Are we really going to
is
go confront a dragon?
Is underway too dangerous for her?
Me not go in underway. Me take you to underway. I don't want to be near dragon. Dragon's scary and big and eat me. I thinks I taste very nice.
Wow.
You all follow me. Let's go back to the dodging place.
Do it.
dodge.
No. Oh no.
You're like, I just came out of class.
Again,
I'm more scared of that place than I am.
All
We
right.
need to roll.
No, everyone's. I mean, you're gonna get some flotsam sort of flying around, but Goldmoon hasn't had any, so I'm gonna roll for her if she goes in.
Yeah, I'm just going around. Hello, I am
Yeah,
already
I was
out
gonna
here
say,
because I just went
I'm
around.
following.
It's like, how did
I'm
you get
following
here?
old Tasslehoff.
Oh, I'm just very handsome. That's how I got out here.
She looks over at Tanis. You think he handsome?
Meh. He's all right.
I tell you, handsome. Flint handsome. Look
Oh,
at Flint
great.
beard.
well, this
Yes,
again.
I agree.
She starts picking a little bit of oatmeal out of your beard and then eating it.
Don't, I appreciate the attention, but it's time for us to find the dragon.
Oh, yes. Follow me.
I'm gonna encourage this relationship as much as possible.
So as you guys are walking through, you see another Agar dwarf just sort of walk up. What you doing here? Me showing them secret way. Highbolt, fudge, tell them. Oh, they gonna die. And he keeps walking. They gonna die. It's like, don't mind him. He's walking. It's like, now we need to be quiet, because dragon very close, okay? And you hear this roaring of water that's like right next to you at this point. It's really, really loud. It's like, you understand what quiet means? You hear me about being quiet?
Are we supposed to see a green line?
No. Do you see a green line still? I saw that and I deleted it.
Yeah, there's like a green X there. Should we investigate that?
No,
Oh yeah, that
Marks the spot.
was Goldmoon putting an X on the map where she thought she saw the
Oh, gotcha.
ping.
Gotcha. All right, so as you guys walk and sort of look into this hall here, a wall of water dives down from an opening in the western cavern, filling the street, then settling quickly into an east-running stream. And it is just like a straight-up waterfall, and the water is heading down this direction, and the waterfall is hitting on the ground right here and pooling up right here. She's like,
Sorry.
"We gonna have to go through here. Be quiet. You hear me?
Oops.
Yeah.
Okay, be quiet."
We hear you, little one. We hear you.
Lead the way.
As she moves underneath, you hear a bit of a whimper and a scream coming from the ruins, the rubble further to the west. And you see this woman sort of step out timidly. She's like, Who are you? Where did you come from?
Came from Highbolt.
Are you an Agar?
A human woman or a goalie dwarf?
Yeah, as you're looking upon her, she looks actually like she's a plainsman.
Really?
And actually, Riverwind and Goldmoon, she's, tattered and bruised and cut and beaten a lot, but the remnant of clothing that she has on is Quayshu tribe. And as soon as Goldmoon walks around the corner, she drops down to a knee. Princess Goldmoon, have you come to rescue me?
Well, yes. If yes, we will. How did you get here?
The dragon men took us when they raided the village.
Oh no.
They killed almost everyone. I'm sorry. We fought them, but there were many, and they were very strong. They took many of us. In fact, they have my mate. Sorry, I'm just looking for his name really quick.
Your husband?
Yes, he is further. Sorry, I'm going to find him really quick. Raven Eye. They took him. I escaped. They're looking for me now, I believe. We must evade them. They have not come down this way to find me as of yet.
Okay.
What's
Who's looking for you? Is it the dragon men?
What's her name again?
My name is Sunstar.
Sunstar. Okay.
Sinistar.
Sunstar, what do you need? Do you need food? Do you need blanket? What can we get you right now?
Maybe a
If
rat,
you're going
perhaps?
to fight to save us, are we going to be escaping or fighting?
Can you fight?
If you can give me a weapon, I will stand and fight with you.
That's what I wanted to hear.
Riverwind, give her a weapon. Sunstar, we have to liberate these discs from the dragon first. So where we go is going to be very dangerous.
Then I will fight with you, my princess.
Cool. Is
Does
she
she look
hurt?
like the fighting type? Is she athletic, or she looks half starved, or?
all of the Quayshu are fighters of some sort. So,
Okay.
I mean, above table, she's a second level fighter.
Okay.
So she's
Okay.
definitely, she's scrappy.
Does she look injured in any way?
Yeah. She looks a little bit emaciated. I mean, she's not missing hit points, but she's just like, she looks like she just escaped the dragon men down here.
Give her some water and
Riverwind, give her some food. Slap him.
Jeez.
Sunstar, as soon as we find a weapon, it'll be yours. So follow us.
Thank you. All right, who wants to take over Sunstar? The character
on.
sheet is in there.
I have a weapon I could spare you. Hold on. I do have a dagger on me that I'm
nice.
not using. Not this dagger.
Whose
This
dagger is it?
Oh, not this. Well, this one belongs to Flint. Sorry,
Yeah,
Flint.
you see your
Here,
dagger.
There you go.
Here you go. Sorry about that. I was just holding it for you. But this one is, in fact, mine. So I can give that to you.
Wow.
As he hands it over to Sunstar, Raistlin, you actually see that's a dagger that you have been holding on to, just trying your best to, figure out ways of using it later
that
on.
looks familiar. That looks familiar, but if it would be better served by having you carry it, so that's fine.
Okay. Goldmoon, can you control Sunstar?
Yeah,
Thank you.
I got her.
Sunstar, what's behind the door that I'm standing next to?
It's like, I've just been hiding here. I've not explored area at all.
Okay.
All right.
Sorry, I'm
Then
mixing up the
Sunstar goes
dialogue.
over and listens at the door.
Yeah, she doesn't hear anything.
Do you want me to open it?
Star's like,
Sar?
you move out way. I open. Come on.
Okay.
This is my place. You stand back. You look hurt anyway.
I like her.
As she walks in and everyone else follows her, water seeps down the walls in this room. It pools and then winds out the southern door. A long stone counter bisects the room from east to west, and behind it, another doorway leads north. It's like, you just move around the counter.
All right. Goldmoon makes small talk with Sunstar. Hey, Sunstar, are there doppelgangers in Dragonlance?
I don't think that's the way you can word it.
She's all, ah! You figured me out.
Sunstar's like, I don't know what you're talking about.
She's like a super advanced mimic. I don't know.
So as you walk in this room, you see let me just describe it really quick, 69B. Rivulets of water trickle down the walls of the room, although a great deal of water is flooding the room. On the floor, it seems to be only a few inches deep. And as you guys are sort of looking at the room, not seeing any entrance or exit or anything, Sar just sort of points down at the center of the room on the floor. It's like, it down there. Me going to miss you, Flint. Me give you great big hug. Just you remember me and come back. You find me. Me soft, see?
Kiss her, Flint. Kiss her.
And you smell too. Honey.
Smell good, right?
Feeling
Like
lost.
porridge.
Yeah, like your porridge.
She does her best to give you a hug, and then she goes up to Raistlin. Me going to miss my good friend. I hope your skin gets better. This rash looks like it's spread to your face and neck.
I will kneel down and say, thank you, little one, for your help, and I'll hug her.
Oh, nice. All right. With that, she looks at all of you. Try no die. I can't even grab her
Try no
character.
die.
If you come back, you come back and see me. Maybe in area or somewhere else looking for more treasures. Many walls to scrape. Good luck. And she exits.
Did she when she said try no die, was it in a Yoda voice?
Die not today.
Well, what was
Die.
what was she pointing out on
Do
the
not try.
Yeah, where are we
pointing out on
supposed to
the
go?
floor? Yeah.
So as she was pointing down at the floor and you guys start like looking and examining,
Yeah.
you actually see that there is a trap door that it looks like there's a sort of a pull ring. It's just underneath this murky water, so you didn't see it. So it looks
good.
like
so
it's
we don't have to swim down a tunnel.
Yeah.
Gotta hold your breath.
I was about to empty out my water skin.
You see that it's about 4 foot square, and it'll open up if anyone wants to pull on it.
Sure.
I'll tie a rope to Flint and hand it to Riverwind. Don't let him get sucked in when he opens it.
Yeah. Or what if
that
stuff starts
won't
to
happen.
bubble up?
It takes a bit of strength, but as you pull it up, water starts seeping down into it, and it goes down. I mean, Flint, you're probably the only one that would be able to tell exact sort of depth here as you're looking down, but it's about 20 feet deep.
Yeah. I'll communicate that to the rest of the group.
Okay.
How wide?
Let's
Does the
let's
water
be
in
on
the,
our way.
water in the room drain into it?
Yeah.
Can we straddle like Mission Impossible it?
You can try to.
Is
whatever
there
you
a
like.
ladder, Flint?
There's no ladder. It's just a hole.
Okay.
Is it at an angle? Can we just climb down it, or do we have to like
It's straight down 20 feet.
leap of faith? We got rope, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right around
And
me.
we've got it tied around Flint. I suppose we could lower the bait. I mean Flint into the hole.
Just
How do I go?
fishing.
Flint's gonna make his way toward the edge, and all right, lower me down.
All right. So with the stronger people sort of holding and bracing him, you're starting to go down into the water, and you can see the water sort of rushing and spilling out further down the tunnel. It's completely, of course, completely dark down there. And as you get down, it just goes, it looks like it heads straight south east, almost more east-southeast, but straight on into darkness. Like you don't see anything. And the entire space is about a 5-foot diameter masonry tunnel, and it's half filled with water, so about 2.5 feet deep.
Oh, good. Sledge through that. That'll be.
What
Hey.
down here?
Maybe Raistlin can
Have you
shed
got-
some light.
Yeah. Well.
How wide is it?
The hole to go down to the tunnel is 4x4.
So we could brace
And it's a
ourselves.
5-foot diameter tunnel, half full with water, and the water is
It's only 2.5 feet.
what's the current? Is it
Not
really
very
strong,
fast.
or
It's
you
just
can-
draining from
Okay.
this room into the tunnel. So it's not particularly
okay,
strong.
okay, okay.
Yeah, the
So,
larger
not-
humans can probably brace
awful.
themselves. Now, the
They'll
little
probably
ones, maybe not.
dangle and then just drop without any real issue.
Let's do it.
I'm hesitant for all of us
Yeah.
to crawl into this tunnel without scouting ahead a little bit.
Taz?
Well, yeah, okay. Well, I guess that's me.
All right, so just put your guys in a line so I know the marching order. I know Tasslehoff is first because he's going to go scouting, but for the sake of everyone else, just let me know what order you're going to be in as you go into this tunnel, because you won't be able to move around unless you just like belly to belly as you switch positions.
I'd like to point out that as I'm scouting, I think I've made similar ideas. I'm gonna take my hoopek sort of in front of me and sort of tap it along the walls gently, and in front of me, sort of like a blind guy, just to make sure there are no like trip wires or anything. Make sure every step I take is a place I've already put some pressure on with my hoopek.
Pretty sure Raistlin would just go down like a feather if we tossed him.
I'll go after Riverwind, and then behind me will be Sunstar.
Okay. And is Caramon and Raistlin taking up the rear?
We'll bring up the rear there, making sure that we close to these doors
Yeah,
behind
maybe
us.
I'll go back there with them.
I would recommend Raistlin, then Caramon in the back.
Okay.
I can take up the back to protect them.
Oh, okay, yeah. Well,
Okay.
Tanis can certainly
Okay.
bravely brave the.
Brave
back.
Sir Tanis.
Brave.
Can't Tanis see in the dark? Tanis should be in the
Yeah.
front, somewhere in the front.
Yeah.
So Flint's in the front, and
Awesome.
so is Tasslehoff, and they can both see in the dark as well.
Yeah. So we need
Okay,
front
okay.
and back.
It's really just the humans in the middle that are completely blind, just
Dumb
going on
humans.
faith. So first, Tasslehoff, you sort of drop down there. Flint sort of catches you, I'm assuming something to that effect, so you don't take falling damage. As you start walking down the tunnel, it looks like this probably was a secret entrance to some other space at some point. But it's very, very long, and how tall are you right now? Are you like 4.5
foot.
feet, 3 foot? So you're
Yeah.
like up to your chest almost in water as you're sort of wading into this space. Everything is just going to be soaked, and you just emptied out your boots too. Oh, so they're filled again.
Well, you know what? This water probably smells nicer than that porridge.
It's true.
Yeah, we can wash off the porch.
You see, it's actually a good point. Water is actually, it looks like it's trickling in through gaps in the stonework in addition to the room itself. Did you guys close the trap door once everyone got in?
Yeah, I did. I'm bringing up the rear. I was like, ching.
Okay. So it is completely dark in here. You just hear the running of water and the breathing of everyone and remnant smell of very contained, stinky people from Gully Dwarf porridge. You're scouting ahead and you don't see anything, Tasslehoff. How far ahead are you going to go?
I muted myself when I meant to unmute myself. I think I'm gonna go. What would be appropriate? 20 feet.
Okay. You don't see anything. It's just the tunnel continues going on.
All right. I am gonna go back and be like, hey, just now we formally have this stated. I'm gonna scout ahead, and you're gonna know that it's safe by the lack of my blood-curdling screams.
That's a good plan.
I promise that if something attacks me, I will scream blood-curdlingly.
Good.
It will frighten you. The GM will make you roll a wisdom check to maintain your composure. That's how horribly I will scream.
And it will alert the dragon.
Yeah,
It might be the
I mean,
dragon
you know,
that's scaring him.
yeah, it might be the dragon. But it's fine. I'm actually not afraid of the dragon because I know it won't eat me because I lied to it and told it that I would give it heartburn, which is ridiculous because it's a black dragon and heartburn is caused by acid splashing up against your esophagus, and black dragons are immune to acid damage, so they don't get heartburn.
Okay.
Does the dwarf think that this tunnel looks stable?
Flint,
Do I need to make some kind of roll?
no. As you're examining it, it looks as stable as the rest of what you've seen thus far. So,
It's pretty
Is it
sturdy
technical?
despite how far it's fallen.
like nothing's fallen yet. So you're probably okay. Probably.
Are we still going forward?
So as Tasslehoff continues moving forward to that 20 foot, you get to about 30 feet and you see that the tunnel actually opens up to a northern stretch as well. So it splinters from going east southeast to north. So you got
Well,
two
we'll
options.
just follow the oatmeal map that Raistlin.
Yeah.
But Tasslehoff,
Copy.
what direction do you go now that you see that it opens up into a new
None of
tunnel?
this looks familiar.
Yeah, I gotta tell you, considering I'm like up to here, am I up to my neck or up to my chest?
Probably your
in the
chest.
water? Probably my chest.
Yeah.
Yeah, still, considering I'm up to my chest, I'm not really feeling like exploring. You know, my typical Kender nature of being curious and exploratory is sort of being overridden by my desire to not be up to my chest in water. So I'm going to go whichever way I think that oatmeal. Well, I'm going to wait for everybody else to catch up, and I'm going to tell them which way
Okay.
I'm going to go. But
So everyone eventually catches up to Tasslehoff, and you can see he's at a split It continues on the direction you've been traveling, but it also splinters off to the north.
I think we should keep going this way unless the oatmeal map said we should.
Well, the oatmeal map led you to the opening of this tunnel. It didn't detail out the tunnel.
Okay.
That's.
Oh, thank you, Fudge.
That Packer.
Nobody has a magic 8-ball, do they?
You would be the one, Raistlin.
Yeah.
Mhm.
No,
I trust
didn't
Taz.
I didn't bring it.
I think we should keep going in the same direction we've been going. That is what I think we should do.
Okay.
And if I'm wrong about that, that's going to be really shitty for everyone.
East
Well,
over
no one else
north.
can see, so you're fine. There's only a few of us.
East over north, yes.
Okay. You guys continue going on, and you've gone about what Flint actually knows. You've gone about 150 feet, and the tunnel just continues on. You go another 50 feet, and the tunnel itself turns east, and it continues going east directly. It's not split off or anything. It's just the tunnel actually turns. He's the only one that notes that, though.
Okay.
Everyone else is just slogging through water. You guys are hearing each other breathing, and the smell is just sort of perpetual. And then it's just the ambient smell of mold and fungus isn't great down here in this very enclosed area. Riverwind, the Plainsman, and Sturm and Caramon have to all duck because it's only 5 feet tall, and they're like a foot taller than that. So you guys are all doing your best, like crouching down. You're getting a little bit kinked and, strained. You're not very happy about the situation. You end up going what Flint can track to about 340 feet, and you see a cave-in. Give me an intelligence roll, Flint, before you guys get to the end of that cave-in.
Here we go.
Okay.
Oh, good.
So you guys get to a cave-in, and it just stops. And it's very, very slow, but the water is slowly rising.
Maybe this is not the way.
Yeah, in fact, maybe we go double time back the other way. Unless Flint, Tanis, you want to do a search around here since you're the best one to do it.
Yeah, am I able to shimmy past everybody to get to that area? I'm assuming.
Yeah, it takes a little bit, but with everyone sort of like squeezing and rotating around, you can eventually get to the front. You have to pass literally everyone to do so. You get to the front, and you're searching around, and Flint, as he sort of passes you, you're sort of thinking, there might have been like an access above you guys that you didn't look for. There's got to be some other way out, much like the way in. So you probably have to go back to look. I just rolled for your sort of deductive reasoning here. You probably have to go back a little bit to see if there's a vertical shaft above you guys.
Let's go find the shaft.
We'll head back.
Is the water rising
Slowly,
or are we just okay? It's rising slowly. We're not like just going to a lower plane of elevation.
Yeah, you wouldn't really understand the difference. Flint's really the only one that would be able to tell.
Actually, I do believe that as a rogue, I am actually able to detect. I have a certain percentage to check my changes in elevation.
Oh,
but
well, let's
I
rock it.
don't know that at the top of my head. So
Yeah, usually
we'll just
thieves
go
don't
back.
have that. Just putting it out there, it's usually just a dwarf sort of thing.
As just dwarfs.
Actual
okay, I might be
halflings
thinking
might,
about dwarves.
gnomes do as well, but for a Kender in the middle of this, I think it would just be too much for you to be able to deduce. However, Flint, as you guys start moving back, you do see about 30 feet back, there was a vertical shaft heading up. And it
Back
looks
this way.
like it ascends further than the 20 foot you drop down.
With comfortable padded metal rungs, right?
Unfortunately not.
Yeah.
Too easy.
Well, I'm sure I'm sure you could reverse Featherfall up there.
Yeah. No, keep trying. Keep trying. That it only works down.
If everyone
It
just
only
blows
works
up
down.
his robe.
Yeah, it only
Yeah.
only works down. Oh,
Can we go?
All right. Well,
is
somebody hold the Kender up there and see if he can
climb up?
climb walls.
Yeah.
Can we go Batman and shoot an arrow with a rope tied to it?
Yeah. At least
See how
you
far
won't
up
be.
it goes?
At least you won't be in the water anymore.
Right.
Yeah,
be
if you want to
draining-
tie the rope to me, just be careful when climbing up, because I can get about halfway up any wall, but then that's when I would begin to slip.
Right. Well, we'll make sure we're not around when you splash down.
I was hoping you would be around.
To catch
But-
me.
Yeah.
Yeah, Flint.
Oh, I don't want to.
Your
Well,
vision
hurry.
in Tasslehoff, even your vision goes all the way. So it's not at the extent of your vision. Flint, as you're looking up, you can guesstimate it's probably about 30 feet up. So it's further than you came down. If someone fell, you could actually get hurt.
And how long is the rope we're carrying?
50.
50. Okay.
They're typically 50. You guys left one back near the treasury. Whose rope are you using?
Caramon will catch you if you fall.
Oh.
We can use. I have one.
Okay.
We can use. Then
All right. And
ask him to speed up.
Riverwind, you guys want to use my cloak just in case he falls to catch him, or at least try to soften the blow.
Like a fireman's drill kind of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's worth a shot. Let's
All
see
right, let's get a climbing check.
Right.
I
Do this.
will do that. I forgot you have to roll for things in this game. Yeah, but what it says in the book is that if you fail a climbing check, what happens is you successfully climb halfway up the wall and then fall.
Oh, good.
It has to do with the slipperiness and the smoothness is how far you go per round, right?
In this particular case, you are doing brilliantly. You're heading up the wall,
Woohoo!
sticking your feet on one side, your arms on the other, just sort of spider crawling your way up. You get up to the top, and there's a grate, a really heavy grate above you. Do you have a listen check?
I should have
Hear
a
noise.
listen. Hear noise. Yes.
So listening at doors. Okay, so it sounds like it's an empty room. Wherever it was supposed to have led you, there's no one there.
How heavy is this grate? Is it so heavy I can't lift it?
Without having anything to brace yourself on, just pinning yourself to the walls and pushing with one hand, it's really heavy. Like you're having a difficult time even moving it at all.
Okay. In that case, does the grate support my weight? If I wrap my hand around one of the bars, can I
You stick your
Can I-
fingers through it, like through a grate.
How about
Yeah.
a rope?
Yeah, you can hang for sure.
I can hang. Yeah. All right. Then I'm gonna tie. Then I'm gonna try to tie the rope to the grate before I shimmy down and report. There's a big heavy grate. Too heavy.
So
for
it
my...
was slightly dim light that you saw up there that penetrated just barely into the very top of the tunnel, but not very far at all. It's just very, very dim light up there.
All right. All right.
Tasslehoff, what did it smell like?
I gotta tell you, all I'm smelling right now is mildew.
Okay, it didn't smell like a pet lizard.
And porridge.
I don't.
And
Wouldn't lizards smell like mildew? I don't know. I don't encounter many lizards.
Never had one. Yeah, neither is Goldmoon.
So did you tie the rope to the grate?
Yeah, I tied the rope to the grate, and then I slid down, all cool and action movie like.
Right. Zzz, nice.
Rope burn.
Just gets it
I'm
worse.
wearing. I think I'm wearing gloves.
All right.
Oh no, I'm not wearing gloves. So I do get a little bit of rope burn, I like do this.
Okay.
It looks so cool.
So what do you
And
tell him?
he couldn't tell anything about the room. It didn't come up in like a hallway or anything.
No, he
there's
couldn't
a
really
little bit
see into it very much. He just saw a little bit of dim light filtering through the great slits, and that was kind of it.
I couldn't hear anything, so I think that room is empty. It's just a big heavy grate, and I can't move it with my tiny tender arms.
The size of the shaft, would Riverwind be able to kind of press against both sides and try to, push up on the grate?
Yeah, you can climb up. Just give me a strength check really quick. And
Maybe
we'll
if he
see.
stands on my shoulders.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's 30 feet up,
30 feet.
so
We're gonna need
Stand
a
on
couple
four of
people
our shoulders.
standing.
I know you're super, super tall.
Acrobats. Let's do it. Just make a line.
Cirque du
Yeah,
Soleil.
just-
There we go.
To stand on shoulders, it would have to be 2 plus 2 plus 2 plus 2.
You're learning. All right, so Riverwind, well done. You were able to climb up the rope and then brace yourself. As you start to push up on the grate, you hear it sort of make this echoing, sort of shattering metal sound, like as it's sort of opening up. How far do you open it?
Just enough so I can see.
Okay, so you peek your head in, and you just see. Well, let me see what direction you're facing. Give me 1 second. You see a huge pile of treasure filtering off very dim light, and so there's only like little sparkles of gold coins, sort of piled up right in your line of sight.
The horde.
Thank God Tasslehoff wasn't up there.
Can I open up the grate anymore without making any more noise, or do I have to like
Every
go
movement you
slam it?
make, you hear it just a little bit, and the rope is tied to it, so it rises up the more you push it up as well.
Cramp something into it to keep it open, like a shoe or something. I don't know.
A Kender.
A Kender.
If you only wore shoes, Riverwind.
Just any.
Yeah, is there like some kind of treasure or anything I can like, as I open it, kind of prop it up?
There's nothing within reach, and as you get up there, go ahead and give me an intelligence check. You can hear breathing really close to you, just, and it's this hot breath.
Okay, I close the gate.
Just closes a little bit.
We may
Send
need,
someone in there to get what we need and sneak out.
we may need to regroup and have some strategy here.
Then test back
Oh
in.
no, yeah. I mean, we know how this is going to go. Is we're going to get that open. Taz is going to slip through and go get the disc for us.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's all that'll happen. And we
That's it. Tess goes
ride off
"What?"
in the sunset.
That's right.
Tash, you want to try?
But I warn
Epic
you
if it,
that room is full of all sorts. From my understanding of that description, that room is full of all sorts of little trinkets I can handle, and
grab.
I'm worried
I'll
I'll
give you
get
an
a little
XP.
distracted.
So what we need to do is we need to blindfold you.
What you need to do is just as I go up there, just keep an eye on me, and maybe try and you know what?
All right.
How about this? I'll give whoever goes up there just to keep an eye on me. I'll give you my hoopek, and if it looks like I'm getting distracted, you just poke me with the hoopek, and that'll get me back on task.
I mean, they're going to have
All
to
right,
be
well,
up in that
Sunstar-
room in order to
Sunstar
poke you.
is,
I'm gonna let
yeah, Sunstar is happy to go up there with you.
All right.
She's not
I'm gonna let
suicidal.
Taz.
She knows that
Oh.
somewhere around here a dragon is.
I'm gonna let Taz know. if
NPCs
you
are not
only-
as brave as heroes are.
Sorry.
So when I heard the breathing, was it close by, or is it like?
It felt like it was on your neck. But I mean, it was just like
Ooh.
heavy and hot, and it felt like something was right there. So either
Or-
it happened to be sleeping right next to you, or it was like hovering. That's how it felt.
Or we
Kaz?
all enter this room at the same time and we get a surprise round on it and kill it in one round.
Yeah. Or if you go up there and get the plates, don't touch anything else, we'll all give you 44 XP.
That's from your own personal pool of
Yeah.
XP.
You can have it. I'll just take it from mine.
Oh,
I carry it in my pouch.
So what's the plan?
Well, I will
Look,
say
I'd go 45. Come on.
I wonder though. So we have two choices, right? We can, try to find another way and draw it out, and then go get the discs, since we've got this back way. Or, I mean, I will say, if I'm up there with my staff, I think, I have, a way to, I mean, it can still chomp me to death, but, I can, survive a breath, maybe once.
It's just hard to present a
Yep.
staff boldly if you're in a tunnel. Because that was the instruction. That
Yeah,
was the
well,
instruction from
that's the
Mystikal.
thing is, you have to crawl up and get out. But
If this is Dragon Lair, which it looks like the treasure hoard is here, if this is Dragon Lair, even though it's a back way, all of us coming out of a single opening would be just target practice, I think. And unless
What
we
if
can
we wait-
somehow, and the sound the grate made is not encouraging.
Why don't we?
Yeah.
Why don't we wait until the dragon leaves and then go up and in there?
Okay.
Who knows how
It
long
might
that'll
not
be.
leave unless something makes it leave. So what if? What if I snuck in through the front way and got the dragon to run out and chase me, and then you guys could come in from behind and grab the discs, or the other way around?
what's the other way around it, that we all draw it out and then you go in and get the disc?
Yeah, I'm just not gonna I'm not gonna suggest everyone else. I'm gonna suggest, if I'm gonna suggest the plan, that some of us distract the dragon while we grab the discs. That suggestion is gonna come with first me being the one to do that.
Right.
While they're debating
then-
this, I climb up and I look at the grate and see if I can tell, like, the holes or anything. Can I tell, like, see through it to see how far away the dragon is or what position or?
Give me a you don't even have to really roll. You don't see a dragon from the grate at all.
Okay.
Yeah.
You only saw hints of gold sparkle and a sort of like what can be easily interpreted as like heavy breath. That's all you
And I will
experienced.
whisper to Riverwind, any of this, jog your
Yeah, do you need this?
walnut brain.
It doesn't.
Doesn't look familiar at all.
No.
Who all has ranged weapons?
I got a small
I
short
do.
bow, but that ain't gonna do nothing.
Okay, bow. We
Bow.
got-
Yeah.
we
My
got
hoopek
bow-
can
bow.
throw rocks.
My +2 sword would do better than the bow.
Yeah. Well, I'm just thinking out in the courtyard thing, it was hovering above us and we didn't have any way to physically attack it when it was hovering 80 feet up or whatever.
And based on the damage it did, the amount of, damage that we can do is just laughable.
Oh yeah.
I turned to Sunstar and I asked her, the area you came from, was that near the dragon? The area you escaped from?
She'll let you know that she's. I never saw the dragon myself. I only saw the dragon men. And they took me into a prison, and I escaped in a large courtyard from them. It was further to the east from where you found me.
Large courtyard. Okay. Most of my hope is hinging on a scroll that actually has enough damage potential to actually hurt the thing.
Oh, right.
But if it saves, or if magic resistance, if it doesn't work, or if I get interrupted trying to cast the spell, then I'm pretty much useless.
Right.
Or if the spell expands down the shaft,
That would be a bad thing.
Just kills the whole party.
Yes, yeah.
if we TPK, that's one way to go.
It'd make a good story.
That's right.
That's all.
So you guys have noticed that the water has risen just a little bit. You're not sure if it's just because you've been sitting here and it's soaking up into your clothes, but it definitely feels like it's a little bit higher.
We gotta go or leave.
And we closed the trap door behind us, right?
Yeah.
Tanis
So
did,
it's
yeah.
not all. It doesn't appear to be draining in from just there.
Right.
Right. I mean, Tasslehoff and Flint have, well, anyone with infravision has seen the water slowly seeping through the, like, sort of old moldy masonry that makes up the tunnel. So it's been catching here for a long time, you know.
Gosh.
We could try to have Tanis go hold the grate up and look, since he's got elf vision.
Has no one
If
gone up
Tanis
that
is
can
willing.
see?
Is what?
Oh man. Oh, no one's gone up that can see.
No, I mean, there's
That's
only a
good.
little bit of dim light. Tasslehoff didn't open up the grate. The only person that could open the
Oh.
grate was Riverwind, and he didn't see anything except for light glinting off of the treasure hoard. So
Alright,
yeah,
I'm
you can
heading up.
climb up. Give me a strength check to see if you can balance yourself against the wall. Give me a dexterity check
The-
to see if you can grab onto the rope as you're falling. Okay, so you slide down a little bit. You grab onto the rope so you don't fall at all. But it's the moisture, the mold, the fungus, the tiny little roots that are breaking through the masonry. It's just pretty precarious up there.
Is the tunnel big enough for me to help him?
If you climbed up to help, let me think about this for a second. So he would have to be able to brace himself for you to
Yeah.
be able to help him up after you have braced yourself. Otherwise, you'd be holding onto the rope that he's trying to push open.
Maybe like a 2x2x2.
Right. So he already tried to brace himself and he slid and fell. So he's unable to hold himself up against that, the passageway.
Okay, so we can't do that though.
Not with him.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and remember, you can get up there with the rope because the rope's still tied off.
Mm-hmm.
So just getting up there to be there, it's the fact of pressing yourself against the thing and then being able to, hump your back to get that grate, pushed up, I guess.
Yeah.
Tell us about the
That's
grate. What's the spacing? Is it bars? Is it solid with holes? Is it?
So the only people that have seen it really are and been able to like examine it would be Riverwind and Tasslehoff, and it looks like it's big enough for Tasslehoff's fingers to go through. Probably not with Riverwind. He could push it up, but getting his fingers through the rope is able to sort of wind through it, but that's pretty much the extent. So you're looking at maybe 3/4 of an inch or something like that gap.
What about Flint?
Flint would be pretty thick as far as sausage fingers go.
I was thinking he could lift the grate, but yeah, I didn't think
Oh,
about
yeah.
the fingers.
He probably
yeah.
could just push it up if Flint wants to try.
Flint is up for it.
Okay.
He's gonna
So you
start making his
climb
way
up,
up the
give me a
rope.
strength check to push yourself against the
We
wall.
do
It's a
the,
little bit
we
more
do the
difficult
cloak
for
thing,
you.
The fireman cloak thing, just in case he falls.
And give him something to wedge in there too, so it stays open a little bit.
It's tough.
So as you position yourself, you can actually see it looks like there's probably a hinge on the upper outside of this grate somewhere. You're not sure where. As you start to push up on it, you start to hear it making that sort of metal on metal sound.
Spit on it.
And you just start spitting everywhere. Where's the hinge? It's making that sort of grating sound, and with your vision, you can clearly see a massive treasure pile off in the distance, probably 20, 30 feet away from this hole. But from your angle, you can't really see anything else. It just looks like a very large room. Huge domed ceiling.
Do I hear anything up there?
Yeah, give
Breathing
me
noise.
an intelligence check.
Ooh. I wasn't on this
Yeah,
one.
with your breathing, the sound of the grate, and everyone below, just their normal talking and the regular rushing of water, you're having a hard time hearing anything. You're really extending your body in order to squeeze yourself into this 4x4 space and hold yourself there, and your legs are starting to get a little shaky from extending yourself and pushing it up. You're just
Okay.
not being able to focus on the sound.
Am I able to get through the gap that I've opened in the grate?
How far are you going to open it?
I want to open it wide enough so that I can attempt to crawl through.
So you're going to
Slowly,
have
too.
to open it, because this is a 4-foot
Ooh.
hole for you to squeeze through. You're like 3.5 at that point. It's just going to flop open anyway.
Oh.
Quietly, though, of course.
So you
Strong
tell
enough.
me
No,
how
why-
far
Yeah,
open you want it.
Sometimes. Yeah, I will quietly, carefully open up the grate wide enough so that I can attempt to squeeze through while trying to not make too much noise.
All right, roll a d6 for me.
He's supporting it so it doesn't go.
I've got a bone to pick with this dragon.
Nice. So as you open it up and you start moving yourself out, you see a vast chamber stretching out before you, 100 feet in diameter. It goes beyond your vision. It's so big. The circular room rises 4 stories to a cracked and broken translucent dome with dim light filtering through the mist above. Spreading out into the center of the rotunda, then there a glossy black dragon straddles a pile of jewels, steel weapons, and intricate items staring at you. And if a dragon could grin, it grins. I need to get a save versus spell from you, please.
Did you see any
Okay,
CDs?
versus.
Keep them separate.
Let's
Everyone
see,
back away from
where
the hole.
is- Spell. There we go.
Or magic, I guess.
Is it? It's not going.
It should be
through,
on the
is it?
saving throw. The last
Yeah.
one.
I'm
You should just
clicking
name
it.
it something.
Oh. All right. No modifier.
Oh, yeah. Nice. So you've seen this before, but you're getting like a flashback of what you experienced before. And it's just
Again.
like staring down at you. I spy with my little eye a thief. Initiative.
Dragons.
Oh, that's my least favorite word.
D6.
All right. So you want high.
Oh, he's got a dex.
Do you have a dex? What's your dex mod?
You have a dex.
I can look real
Um,
quick.
It's my dexterity's 8.
Oh, perfect.
Like flat 8, so you have a negative.
Yeah, like a
I
minus.
think we meant positive. It was.
Most agile dwarf out there. But...
You actually don't have any positives or negatives. So as you sort of like look up, this dragon is just staring at you, smiles a little bit, and then takes a deep breath and exhales a stream of acid directly toward you.
Not again.
Cassandra, where are you?
Again.
Yeah. Make sure you add that dex bonus to your breath save.
Do you have like a shield or anything?
Do have a shield, yeah.
I need you to give me a save versus breath.
All right.
The
Here we
dwarf's
go.
immune to acid in this setting.
Got a high constitution.
Yeah, it's poison and
So
death.
Cass is like, I'm glad I didn't do it.
Oh, Flint,
Oh.
you're killing me here.
No, not you. Actually, not you. Someone, but not you.
Okay, so everyone
Time
down
melted.
below, you guys hear the cracking and the metal on metal squeal of the grate opening up. You see Flint like push up into the opening a little bit and stop, almost frozen in spot. And then you hear some talking of some sort, very sort of quietly up there, and this rushing of acid spilling across your view, the upper
Move away
viewpoint.
from the opening.
And then a massive body falls down
Oh.
30 feet. Whoever's underneath, who's standing underneath looking up?
It's raining Flint. It's raining Flint.
Go. Too soon.
Probably me.
I'd 100% be underneath looking up.
So as you guys are underneath, you see Flynn's body fall down. Give me a dexterity check. Riverwind dives out of the way, pushing someone else over. Tasslehoff slinks out the other way, and you hear a splash. The water neutralizes any dormant acid, and you see Flint floating. It was 64 damage that the breath weapon caused. So instantly killed Flint as he drops down and hits the water, and a shadow covers the grate, which slams shut up above you. What do you guys do?
I'm not standing. Not standing.
Grab
over
his
the
body
grate.
and run.
Grab him, yeah. Let's grab him. Or
What's left of me?
him.
I'm probably mixed
And,
into the pool.
The water
let's,
neutralized any
get
acid
out
that
of
was
the out of the way of this grate.
Yeah.
So you guys are,
all
I mean,
right.
who can see? Because Goldmoon can't see. I mean, if you guys have your weapons out, there's going to be like 20-foot light from anyone's long sword that's
Yeah.
magical. So there is light if you want to, unsheath your weapons to see. But I mean, she has the Staff of Mishakal. You guys have a body that you're dragging through the tunnel. What do you do?
I will pull the sword for the additional light.
You hear a bit of a roar above that just rumbles, just rumbling down through the hall, the little secret passageway that you guys are in, shaking the stones. As the mortar starts crumbling and breaking, and water starts rushing through a little bit faster. What did you say, Sturm?
I was saying I was just pulling the sword out to add the light.
Nice.
Let's get back to a place that's dry that we can regroup.
Yeah, trying to get up there one by one, through a grate while she's breathing on us, just doesn't sound great. I mean, we could certainly send up another sacrifice to soak up another breath weapon, and then she's got one left, which I could take care of. But that's the best we got.
Did you say the grate?
Otherwise,
Did you say the grate slam shut?
Yeah.
yeah. So let's get the heck away from the opening first of all. So
You're
I'll
feeling
drag Sunstar and
the entire
Riverwind.
area shaking as if something is happening. It almost feels like an earthquake or something. Just The water is shaking all underneath you as it's sort of pooling up.
Made the dragon mad.
So where do you go?
Remember how the path
Back.
split and we went straight?
You want to look north?
Yeah.
Maybe go try the other way.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's that way. If there's enough seismic action, can we send somebody down to see if the path that was caved in is opening up? If not, then we go down the other way, right?
Yeah.
I mean, you can send anyone to look. You're going to have to pass underneath where the grate was in order to go look.
Sunstar bravely. Oh wait, I guess she can't.
I'd
I
say
was
we
thinking
all
the same
go
thing.
because we ain't going through the grate.
Yeah, we gotta run away from this grate.
Run away!
And either way, that's gonna be going back where we came from. That's gonna pass by it when we get, as we are running away. When we get to that fork, I will scout ahead.
Okay.
And I'll
in
go
that
behind.
fork.
Yes.
You guys are wading through the water. It's taking a lot longer, especially because you're carrying the body of your friend. And again, just the sorrow and sadness that you inadvertently sent him out to be a sacrifice is sort of weighing on
despair.
everyone's conscience. You're sort of moving through. You think you hear something down the tunnel. As you guys get to the part where it splits off to the north, you start heading north?
Yeah.
Which way did
let's-
we hear?
let's
Did we
look.
think we heard the sound?
Let's look.
It's everything's echoing down here, and the ground is shaking constantly at this point, so you're not sure what's going on. As you start heading north, it goes for about 30 feet, and then it looks like it ends in a cave-in as well.
Okay.
Okay. Well, then we gotta go back where we
That's not
came
an
from.
option. Yeah. We got to go
To
back.
the behind the waterfall thing.
Yeah.
So how are you going to get up the 20 feet into the room you started at?
Probably. We have more rope, right?
Yeah. there's-
So who's
do
climbing
the-
up?
I'm climbing up.
We'll do the.
Taz has the best climb.
In fact, I think I'm the only one that can climb.
We could do the
We're
Russian
going-
acrobat
Right.
pyramid.
Stand on shoulders. All right, give me a climbing check.
We'll send you up with a rope.
Yeah.
So you climb up. There is nowhere to tie the rope to on this side, but it wasn't a metal grate that you guys came through at the top there. So you're able
Yeah.
to sort of push against that trap door. The pull ring was on the outside of it, not on the underside of it. So give me a strength check to see if you can push up against the water that's slowly been pooling since you've been down here. You guys have been down here for a bit of time.
No.
You're trying your best to push against that water, Tasslehoff, but you're just not able to.
There anything up here I could maybe tie the rope off on?
No, you would have to get to the outside of the door to tie it to the hook that you opened it with.
Someone
Uh,
stronger.
Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna yell down. Just that I'm saying up here, like I can't get the trap door open.
This was 20 feet.
Yeah, it was 20 feet high.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I probably don't even really have to yell. I could just say it.
So as
Somebody-
you're yelling down, I can't get the trap door open. I mean, it is loud. Just the ambient water and enclosed area. I mean, everything. And the fact that you just were running away from a dragon who killed one of your best friends. You're not thinking, 100% correctly. You hear like a thud on the outside of the trap door. And then it sort of pulls up and you see a gully dwarf face staring at you. What you do? You come back? As Sar is standing there.
Thank God.
We did, yeah.
You killed dragon.
So nope. Much the opposite. Dragon.
Oh,
killed
you go
Flint.
back down, kill dragon. She starts to close it.
No.
Oh!
What?
Yo, we can't. The dragon. The underway went literally underneath where the dragon was.
Yeah, underweight. That's what we told you.
Yeah, we did not realize it was literally right So the dragon just saw us come in the middle of its room, and it shot, and then it burst its breath weapon and killed Flint.
She's like,
We need to go the
grunts
other
and
way.
opens up. Water starts rushing down on top of you as the room drains out again. And she helps you up. What you mean? You have 2 and 2 and 2 heroes.
Yeah,
-1.
yeah, I
2 and 2 and 1.
yeah, but -1. But well, we couldn't all get up there at the same time. Either way, the point is that we have to go around the other way.
Well, where's everyone else? You only one make it back?
Yeah, they're at the bottom.
We're down here.
I'm gonna
You can come up.
shake.
Come up now.
Yeah, could you hold on to the rope so that way they can come up? Or
Me,
we'll both hold on to it. Oh no,
me
we're
tie it
both...
to the trap door.
All right. That would probably work. Yeah.
Me can't hold big, heavy people.
Right.
So she ties
I
it
think
to
you
the
can.
back of the door, and she sits on the back of the upside down part of the trap door, so you guys can use the rope to climb up, and everyone can get back into the room. And you're just sort of there. You've carried Flint up. What do you guys do?
Yeah, so I can bring Flint back, but then I won't be able to. Is there? Can we feel this sort of quote unquote seismic activity from where we're at right now?
It seems to have stopped.
Okay, all right, seems to have stopped. And so I can bring Flint back, but then I won't be able to then use the staff to, deflect the breath, until we wait, at least 2 days. And so that's, that's something that, we need to be careful about. And, because otherwise, I could go around to the front and, have this thing, go attack me while you guys come up through the grate. And, I can make it through one breath weapon and then, run. And then it's, if I survive, it's a matter of days before, I can bring Flint back.
We couldn't even open
But
the
then,
grate.
Well, could we like stay of high bolt like a couple days?
I mean, you would just have to ask the Highbolt if you can stay with him.
I mean, bring back Flint, camp out for a couple of days.
Sunstar
yeah,
tells
it's rough
you,
because
please,
the
princess,
dragon
don't
knows that we're here.
don't sacrifice yourself for everyone else. If you need someone, I will run and distract the dragon. I don't want you to kill yourself for. You're the future of our tribe, of the Quayshu. You give me
Who's
the
doing that,
staff, and
Sunstar?
I'll stand and I'll deflect the. I'll distract the dragon.
Thank you for your sacrifice.
She's like, but you need
Yeah.
to remember, it's not just a dragon. There's a lot of dragon men down here. They took my mate, they captured me, and I just escaped. They're using the gully dwarves here as searchers and slave labor.
Maybe what we need to do is get the gully dwarves to fight the dragon men, and then
Oh, no. We
You?
don't fight dragon men.
you can fight the
Yeah,
dragon men.
No.
Dragon men are pushovers. They're big and scary, but if you fight them, you could totally beat them.
There's prisoners
No.
we can release, we can rescue.
I like that idea.
Sunstar likes that
Yeah.
idea too.
So I do. I do feel like, maybe these rooms are not, well known based on, how, empty they've been. So, I mean, we could potentially hide out here for a bit with Sar, and the Gully Dwarves leading the Dragonmen, away from us, potentially. That gives us potentially a little time to charge up the staff if I bring Flint back.
Yeah, it would be
He's our
nice
friend,
if the
we
Gully
have to.
Dwarves could be reconnaissance, but I'm not sure how much would help we'd
Yeah,
get out of
we
them.
do need some recon because I mean, it could be that the dragon leaves every night to go hunting, and we got to wait for the perfect time.
Sar's
know
straight up
we know
telling
so
you,
little.
we work for dragon people. They tell us what to do or they kill us. We have to do what they say. We cannot work for you. When they hit big, loud sounding circle, we have to go into pot, and pot takes us up, and we do their jobs. We are not brave people. We cannot stand up against
That's not good.
dragon men. We can
Yeah,
try
yeah, the
to.
Gully Dwarves.
I
are
don't know if
good.
the other clans will tell about you. I know I will not tell about you, and I know maybe Fudge the First or Highbolt might not tell about you. But if dragon men come asking, someone might say something, and they find you.
Yeah. I'm thinking if we give the dragon at least basic intelligence, it's going to be trying to find us. Because it's encountered us up on top, and it's encountered us crawling out of a hole in its lair.
Right.
Man.
So we started 10 minutes late. We've got about 3 more minutes. What do you guys want to do at this point?
I bet we rescue the prisoners.
That's a good idea. Yeah, but
Yeah.
we might actually be successful in rescuing the prisoners.
Yeah,
And
I think
Sunstar.
we're jumping ahead to the boss at the end too fast.
Does Sunstar tell us how many there are? Or she thinks?
She only knows that I have escaped 4 dragon men. There are different types of them, it appears. Some cast magic and some are more fighters. I escaped 3 or 4 of them. That's all I know. They do the bidding of the dragon. If the dragon thinks there's more of us down in that tunnel, she's certain to order the Gully Dwarves and Dragonmen to search for us.
Mm-hmm.
If the
And
Gully
you
Dwarves
know
know
what?
about that tunnel, they're going to be coming here.
No matter what our plan is, I think it requires Flint to be alive.
I agree.
agree.
Goldmoon, please. I'll bring you flowers. I'll cook you dinner for the
Very
week.
well.
Wait, what happened, Flint? No! She's just crying over the lump that
Yeah,
is Flint.
I was waiting for
was a
her,
little-
because I was like,
A little slow on the uptake.
she hadn't reacted yet.
Of course,
No!
just
Died.
wait.
Probably,
My
probably didn't
husband.
recognize me.
We were married. Oh, I
There's a
picked
pile
oatmeal
of
out
you
of
with
his
a beard. It's like, that's nasty.
Once
All right. So do I think that he's been? I can raise him. There's enough left of him that I can do a raise dead.
Do you have enough of the charges?
I do. I have 18 charges right now.
Okay.
I've only used 2 to cure the Kender.
Okay. So I'm looking
But
here.
it will drain the staff quite a bit to raise him.
Right.
Flint.
And we need to do a system shock on the raising to see if he can come back.
Yeah, he might not be the most dexterous.
But he's healthy.
Hippie leg.
You know what?
But
Maybe what we need to do is cover ourselves in mayonnaise and then come back and fight the dragon. And when it does a breath weapon on us, it'll just turn into water.
I mean, that just makes sense.
Mayonnaise.
Mixing acids.
What have I been thinking?
Mixing acids and
Yeah.
bases. That
Right,
makes
right.
water.
Right.
Mayonnaise and bases.
I'm sure Flint
All
would
right, here we
agree with
go.
that.
we're doing a raise that on Flint. Flint, you better make this roll, otherwise it's going to be a while before we can bring it back.
She
Here we
shakes
go.
Raistlin's sleeve. Bring out rat! Bring out magic rat! You
Oh,
help.
here- here-
Bring out your dead.
I'm trying to find what's the level of that spell? Oh, you've got it right here. Okay.
I wiggle the rat in the folds of my robe just to make Sar feel happy.
All right. So, special saving throw to survive the ordeal with your constitution. So there should be a system shock. Oh, you checked it already. Okay.
You did.
Wonderful. Wonderful. You guys are on top of it. All right. That is where we're going to close it. Mishikal pours out her love and her support through the blue crystal staff as Goldmoon chants whatever it is she says and chants in order to manifest this spell.
Yeah, sorry. And I gotta, hear me. Your place is not beyond the horizon. By Mishikal's grace, stand and return.
Nice. The light
Flint.
emanates out, covers Flint's remains, and his body starts to sort of, you hear these like sucking sounds and like cartilage and bone pulling apart and being put back together. The skin is sort of pushing in and sliding around newly shaped bones, and the body is starting to sort of jerk and come to life. And as Sar leaps down on the ground and starts wailing and pulling her hair and gnashing her teeth, calling out, "Please, Mousy Shark! Please, Mousy Shark, save him! Save my husband!" Flint, your eyes sort of flutter open. The pain of life seeps into every cell of your body, and you take a big gasping breath of life. And that is where we're going to end this session, with the return.
Did I mention it was an animate dead?
Don't! With the return of Flint the King. All right, that wraps up our 6th session of Advanced Dungeons & Dragons DL1 Dragons of Despair actual play. Huge thanks to the players for making it a great session. For those of you watching, what do you think? How would you have tried to approach that? This seems like an impossible task of sneaking up through a hole and surprising a dragon in its own lair. What would you have done? Leave us a comment, or you can always shoot me an email at info@dlsaga.com. I would like to take a moment and invite you to subscribe to this YouTube channel, ring the bell to get notified about upcoming videos, and click the like button. This all goes to help other Dragonlance fans learn about this channel and its content. Thank you to creator patrons Aaron Hardy and D. Robert Handy, developer patrons Chris Androu and Sam Ruiz, and all of the YouTube members. This channel is all about celebrating the wonderful world, the Dragonlance Saga. Thank you so much for joining that celebration. For everyone here, my name is Adam with Dragonlance Saga, and until next time, Sláinte mhath.